Alright everybody, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're looking at a brand new Fantasy League Game Week 1 lineup that is going to be focused heavily on getting points from our defense. We're going to take a look at the best defenders in the entire Fantasy League who are going to score the most points. And I think to start with, Alexander-Arnold has got to be in the team. Trippier has got to be in the team. They're two defenders that have come in clutch last year. Firstly, because Alexander-Arnold has moved up to midfield, and secondly, because Trippier is on the corners. Newcastle had a fantastic defensive line, and yeah, top players. If we take a look as well at the most selected defenders, you've got a Brighton Estupinian in first place because he played so well last year. He scored quite a few goals, and at 51% selected, you're going to be looking at somebody who is going to be, you know, not a differential, but somebody who you're almost going to lose out on if you don't have him. However, with this being an all-out defense team, we're going to go for the more rogue choices. John Stones is somebody who I'm looking to get in. Again, will he start the whole time? Quite possibly not. However, he is playing slightly more advanced in that CDM role, which means that he can either play centre-back or CDM, meaning he can also get assists as well as clean sheets. Now, again, Reece James, what an absolute baller if he stays fit. 100% he's going to be attacking, he's going to be scoring some great goals, and I'm going to be looking to keep him in the team. Then, so we're looking at a back four so far of Chelsea, City, Newcastle, Liverpool. Now, Arsenal are somebody who have got a lot of clean sheets, but I think I might get Ramsdale in goal. So if we head over to Arsenal, select Ramsdale. Again, lots of clean sheets, 5 million, guaranteed to play. It's a very strong pick, basically. Now as well, they've recently signed Timber, currently not on here. Tierney, if he comes back into play and he's doing quite well, that would be very interesting. Oh, Timber's right there. But I'm really looking for defenders who are also going to have some strong attacking returns as well as clean sheets. Now, taking a look at the top selected, there's no one else here really who I'd like to have. Maybe I could look at doubling down on Man City just in case one of my John Stones doesn't play, for example. However, Spurs, I do like the attacking returns of Spurs players from the defensive positions. So if we take a look at Spurs, and remember to leave a like and subscribe down below, guys, if you do enjoy these videos. Pedro Porro, Perisic, again, Perisic I really like for attacking returns. However, you can't always be sure he's going to play, but Pedro Porro is pretty much guaranteed to play. And I feel like with that in mind, he's going to be a fantastic player to have in the team. Now, we got 64 million left. This is a heavy defense team focused all on defense. So we're going to be playing 5-3-2. I think that when I take a look at the midfield, you know, Richarlison in the midfield is going to be very interesting. Kane's the lone striker. But if you're looking at a midfield of Maddison, Son, Kulusevski, Richarlison, yeah, I'm inclined to get Son at 9 million. I think he's quite a decent price point. There's also Bruno Fernandes from Man United. Again, comes in at a very decent price point considering last year. In my main team, I've gone for Mason Mount over him. However, I feel like, you know, for a bit of variation, let's go for Bruno Fernandes. Now, we're again playing 5-3-2, so we're looking for some strong midfielders. Saka's great value, and Wembo, quite a lot of teams selected him. He had a really strong end to the season. Odegaard at 8.5 mil is quite expensive. McAllister's great, but he plays a bit deep for my liking. Part of me is inclined to take a risk with Havertz. You know, big money signing. Will he start? Quite possibly not. The Arsenal team is looking rather stacked right now. So then if I get a few midfielders in for about the 5 million mark, again, Enzo Fernandez, he's quite a good player to hold and keep right there. Kovacic, again, 5 million. 1.8 selected. Will he play? Will he not? It's going to be very interesting to see. But just as a placeholder, I'm going to go over to Declan Rice for West Ham. 5.5 million. But you pretty much guarantee that he's going to play regardless of where he is. And then we move on to the forwards. We're going to play two up front. So if I take a look at who we're going to get in, Callum Wilson. Again, it's such a strong forward line. But I could be very tempted by, obviously, Haaland's kind of a must, I think. Nkunku is somebody who I'm also very keen on, just as a slight differential, you know. Jesus, yeah, I've got Havertz in, so maybe I won't get Havertz. But again, taking a look at a team like that, I feel very strongly about it, basically. I feel like if we're going to go all out on the old defense, then it's looking strong. -6 in the bank. Haaland really is a killer. Let's just leave out the team, get in Jesus, and let's change our team name to Mr. Heavy Defense. Choose a club, let's say Luton. Enter the squad, and how are we going to line this team up? So we're going to play 5 at the back. So put Enzo on the bench. Rice is going to be on the bench as well. I feel like let's give Jesus the first bench slot, and Cuckoo's going to be captain. Alisson, do we really want Alisson in there? Not really. He can be alternative goalkeeper just in case, I guess. And for the sake of it, let's play our bench boost as well on the first game week. Captain really is going to be quite an interesting choice. We're a heavy defense team, so I feel like we should definitely give it to somebody, let's say Trippier, who had a fantastic season last year. Hopefully he's going to continue off that season, this season. But as far as teams go, if we're looking for a team that's all-out defence, this, I believe, to be incredibly strong. Ramsdale, clean sheets galore. We've got a nice variation at the back with Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle, Man City, Chelsea, and Spurs. Maybe Man United are missing, but De Gea's gone, and I feel like he made so many great saves last year. But I feel out of them 6 people, there's got to be at least one team every week keeping a clean sheet. You move up to the midfield, Son, Fernandes, Havertz, cannot complain at all. And then our big money signing, Haaland, is gone, which means we've got a lot of spare cash. That means that Nkunku for Chelsea and Wilson are leading the line up top. Will Wilson start? Fingers crossed, he's playing great. And then a very strong bench just in case for whatever reason Stones doesn't play, or Wilson doesn't play, or Havertz doesn't play. There's quite a lot of strong bench right there. So there it is. There is a heavy defense team if you're looking to lead by defense for Fantasy League 2023-4 season. Let me know what you think of this team. Are there any defenders I've missed out? There'll be a code to join my league in the description down below. Leave a like, subscribe for more Fantasy League content, and thank you very much.